at the show tonight? Will I see you at the show tonight? 2:30, baby, won't you meet me by the beat? Too early, maybe later, you can show me things. You know what it is whenever I visit Candy City, she blowing me kisses. 30 degrees, way too cold, so hold me tight. Will I see you at the show tonight? Will I see you at the show tonight?
Truck to the plane, to the truck to the hotel lobby. Me, I go through underground garages, presidential suite on deposit, elevator up to the phone, shower up and then we hit the club. Touchdown, gotta see what's up. Area code in my phone. What numbers do I still have? Who do I know from the past? Hit one, she say she got a man. Hit another one, it goes green. Must have changed photos on the team. Remember when you left me in between? That was 2017. All good, just to look around. Find one to see my type. Now my dog and he know what I like. He done found me plenty in my life. Problem is I meet a girl tonight, then I go and treat her too nice. Yellow red credit card swipes. I don't even know if she a wife, but I do know one thing though. Women, they come, they go. Saturday through Sunday, Monday through Sunday, yo. Baby, I'll love you one day. Maybe we'll someday grow. Till then, I'll sit my drunk ass on that runway, on this runway.
2:30, baby, won't you meet me by the beat? Too early, maybe later, you can show me things. You know what it is whenever I visit Candy City, she blowing me kisses. 30 degrees, way too cold, so hold me tight. Will I see you at the show tonight? Will I see you at the show tonight?
Hailey Bieber just started a new makeup trend called strawberry makeup, so I'm going to show you guys how to do it. The goal of this look is to have super light coverage but beautiful skin where your beauty marks and freckles still shine through, and obviously a lot of blush. I'm gonna add a little bit of a cream bronzer just to add some color to the face. And then we're gonna do quite a lot on the nose as well. I'm gonna kind of be a little messy with it because we don't want this to look super snatched. We just want it to look like we were laying out in the sun for a long time. Now it's time for the star of the show, the whole thing that makes the strawberry makeup in the first place, the blush. I'm gonna grab this beautiful shade right here. This is a cream formula that I'm working on for my brand. And not only is this the perfect color, but it also has strawberry in the shade name. So if you guys have any guesses what you think it might be called, let me know down below. Look at this, I'm just putting this right onto the cheeks, and it might seem like it's a crazy color in the pan, but it's very buildable, so you guys can actually choose how intense you want the color. Sorry, I obviously got a little bit too carried away there, so I'm just blending it out with the painted sponge, and now we are looking much better. I'm just popping in some setting powder underneath my eyes to prevent it from creasing or cracking, but I'm actually gonna leave the rest of my face looking pretty radiant and dewy because that is the look we're going for today. My favorite part of this strawberry makeup trend is letting your freckles, beauty marks, and moles all shine through. So I'm gonna use my Create Paint in the shade Cold Brew and my J6 brush to add them all back in. I'm just gonna do a couple of little dots on my nose area and then use my finger to tap and blend them out and multiply them. And now we have freckles. Now just going in, I'm gonna reinforce some of the freckles that got covered by foundation. Damn bitch, you can really connect the dots up in here. I have so many. Well, I still have a little bit of wet paint on the back of my hand. I'm just gonna go with a tiny bit more and do my liner with the same brush. Now instead of like a crazy wing, she literally just did like one line. I'm just gonna do the same exact thing. Now for brows, we're just gonna keep them natural and bushy, so I'm just gonna use a brow gel to brush them up. I'm gonna give my lashes a really good curl because we're gonna keep them natural today with no falsies. Just your favorite mascara, and I got so many questions in my last video which one I was using. Guys, look at this difference. It's one that I'm working on for my brand. I cannot wait for you to get this into your hands. Gonna finish it up by adding a little bit more of that cream blush onto the lips just so everything is cohesive. I think I have a cute little idea to take this strawberry makeup to the next level, so I'm gonna grab my Create Paint in Left on Red, and I'm just gonna paint in a little red heart, just setting it in place with a lighter and darker shadow. Then I'm gonna grab a little bit of SMS to paint in some leaves. Finally, a little dot of caution and literally the smallest brush I can find to add in the little seeds. And finally, some setting spray to lock it all in place and make it glow. Here's the finished Strawberry Girl makeup look. I came outside so you guys could see how beautiful this looks in the sunlight. Yeah, Haley, you ate with this one. I'm obsessed.
I need to attempt Huda from Love Island's Glam. But you know what I'm obsessed with? She has these big, beautiful features, and the way she uses makeup to enhance them, insane. This just suits her so perfect. First things first, she wears mega volume eyelash extensions. So I'm going to use falsies. Lashes instantly make you look like a different person. She takes a brow glue. My eyebrows look nothing like hers, but I will do my best. She sticks them flat as can be to the skin. I am just using a brow pen to fill in any sparse areas. Then she uses this Natasha Denona serum as her primer and skin prep. And then this is interesting. She blends this in with a beauty blender. Wow. Okay, Natasha Denona. I forgot how much I liked this. Then she does not use foundation technically. She uses the Hollywood Flawless filter from Charlotte Tilbury. I am going to use a darker shade. I am so pale. She has really beautiful skin, so keep that in mind. I'm going to blend this out with a brush. This will give me a little bit of color. Even though it's a little out of my comfort zone to do this, it does look really pretty. Then she goes in with the NAS Radiant Creamy, and she just puts it under her eyes like this. Then she takes the Hourglass foundation brush, and she uses this to blend it out, which actually, I kind of like the way this curves under the eye. Ooh, this is actually really nice for concealer under the eye. Then she goes in with the Hourglass concealer just to give her a little bit more coverage right here. Down the nose, on the chin, down the forehead, and on the sides here. And she showed this concealer, I was surprised because this is like really full coverage and she really doesn't wear that much makeup. And then she does go back in with a sponge just to melt everything in. I don't really like this so far. And she goes in with a contour stick, contours the forehead, the cheek, and the jaw. And she contours the nose. Specifically says she blends out the nose contour with her beauty blender, and then the rest she will do with a brush. She uses a very small amount of blush. I'm literally going to apply it with my fingers. That's how little of blush she uses, just on the cheeks and the nose. In a very natural peachy color. Then she takes the Charlotte Tilbury highlight wand, puts this on the cheek, the nose, above the lip. I am going to cheat this routine a little bit. She doesn't use any powder. And good for you, but I cannot. I'm going to use this Say powder. I just need to set right here. I literally cannot go without doing that. Just a little bit of powder here. Freckles. This is probably the thing that people are obsessed with the most. And she uses freckles to actually contour the side of her nose. She keeps the freckles very concentrated on the side of the nose and doesn't take them too far out. Essentially, she avoids the direct center of the nose. I think that is so interesting. You can really see it in this photo. I like that she added like a couple freckles over here, but just kind of left this area blank. Super cute. I'm gonna totally mattify my lip. She has lips triple the size of mine, but I'm gonna try. This is Makeup Forever Pencil shade Wherever Walnut, a classic. And then Hear Me Out. Hear me out. Hold on. Okay, and then she finishes everything with the Charlotte Tilbury setting spray. Do I look like Huda? No. Do I look like a totally different fucking person than I did at the beginning? Fuck yeah.
Damn. That's so
playing on your name.
That's so fact, like.
I think that my absolute favorite makeup from Megan Fox is her early to mid 2000s makeup looks because they were actually insane. This eye and lip combo will forever be engraved in my brain, so if you want to recreate it as well, keep watching. I'm gonna show you how. She always had this fresh glow to her skin, so for my skin prep, I'm gonna go in with a serum, and instead of foundation, I'm gonna go in with this Dr. Jart Beauty Balm. This is gonna give you that glowy skin and also protect you from the sun at the same time. But do you see what I'm talking about? That glow is insane. Her base is definitely pretty minimal. I'm gonna contour with this Charlotte Tilbury contour wand, and I'm just gonna conceal my under eyes and my forehead with a lighter concealer, and setting my T-zone with a pressed powder. So I didn't do any blush because I'm actually gonna take these two shades right here and go over where I contoured with them. Now for her eyes, I think I have the perfect eyeshadow palette. This kind of has all the shades that you would need. This is the YSL Mini Clutch palette, and I feel like her eyes are very cool toned. So I'm gonna start off with this shade all over the lid. Then with a really small brush, I'm gonna take some of that darker shade and just kind of stamp that along my lash line. And with the same shade, doing the same thing on the bottom lash line. And just lightly blend that out. Now we're gonna take some of that darker gold shimmer and add it to the top of the lid. And some of that lighter gold shimmer for the inner corner and lower lash line. Finishing off the eye look by using a pencil eyeliner, smoking that out, and adding some in the inner corner too. Okay, I'm gonna add some falsies, but before I do that, I'm gonna add some mascara just so that they blend together. And that is the difference a good lash can make. And for the lips, I'm gonna outline with the Lawless lip liner in the shade Pink Slip. And I feel like it needs a little hint of something brighter, so I'm gonna go in with this hard candy lip liner, finishing off with a plumping gloss on top. And this is my take on the very infamous Megan Fox makeup look. I have definitely done this makeup look before, and I love it every single time. I feel like it's such a fun makeup look and perfect for the summertime. It is truly the perfect cat eye with a glossy lip. So as always, let me know your guys' thoughts and what makeup look I should recreate next.
Nice shoes to wear, so I bought you another pair. Girl, I got you another dress, so bring your ass up the stairs.
If there was one Victoria's Secret supermodel you could look like, who would it be? I think everyone just said Adriana Lima. Am I right? Whatever. That's what I said. And I've been getting some comments that I look like a mixture of her and Megan Fox. So I did do Megan Fox for my other Halloween costume, but guess what's gonna be my main one? The Queen herself! And to maximize the effect, I got blue contact lenses. But today, we are gonna be attempting Adriana Lima makeup. I hope that these don't look too crazy. Oh my god, I look insane. Okay, from afar, I think they're actually kind of cool. But from here, they're pretty soul piercing. Oh my god, I can't even look at myself. For skin prep, I'm gonna go in with like a dewy skin tint. Hi, kitty. I'm gonna go really heavy on the concealer because hers is very bright. I'm following seriously 3 tutorials right now. I'm kind of getting used to the eyes. They look really creepy because of my light, but like when it's darker outside, trust me, like it's bearable. We are in need of a Brazilian bronze. So I'm gonna use the Makeup by Mario stick in shade light medium. She has very defined cheekbones, so I'm gonna try and bring it in a bit. I look like a skeleton. Okay, I'm gonna go on top of it with some powder bronzer to set it in. I feel like she has the cutest little button nose. For blush, I'm gonna do the YSL in shade 37, but this needs to be blended very high, like literally into your eyeball. Tiny, tiny bit on my nose. It's coming together. Okay, now it's time for eyeshadow, and I have a Victoria's Secret eyeshadow palette, so we're gonna put this thing to use. Don't ask me how old it is. I think her most iconic eye look is definitely the gray eyeshadow, so I'm gonna try and copy it based off of this photo. First, I'm gonna grab this really light gray and just lay it down as a base. Next, I feel like this space gray is like the perfect color match. And I have no technique with this. I honestly don't know what I'm doing. Okay, so that's what's not gonna work. So on top of my already horrible eyeshadow skills, I also have contacts in one eye, and I can't see for the life of me. So I'm probably gonna take these out and watch the video and be like, what am I doing?
You ugly. You your daddy's son.
Okay, I think I fixed it. I honestly can't tell, but I'm gonna put a tiny bit of bottom mascara. We obviously cannot forget about the black waterline she has. I don't know how I feel about black waterlines and insanely blue eyes. I think it's gonna be a jump scare. I don't know if that's too smoky. I think I did it a bit too dark. Okay, so it looks like she doesn't really use like a lip liner in it. I'm honestly just gonna stain my lips a tiny bit pink. She always has this like cute flush that's like not too much. I'm just gonna take the white powder from the Victoria's Secret palette and just highlight any high points. And then this pure white highlighter on my lid. Dude, if my eyes could be any more bold. Okay, I think we're done. Go look at part 2 to see the finished look.
Big Birkin bag, hold 5-6 figures. Stripes on my ass, so he call his pussy tigger. Fucking on a scamming ass, rich ass nigga. Same group of bitches, ain't no ass to the picture. Drop a couple racks, watch his ass get thicker. Drinking on licking, I'm looking at your nigga. If it's money right, he can eat it like a sticker. I ain't got time for you fake ass hoes. Talking all loud in them fake ass clothes. Fake ass shoes, match that fake ass toe. I'm the realest bitch ever see snake ass hoes. Act up, you can get snatched up. Act up, you can get snatched up. Act up, you can get snatched up. 30 ass dance, baby girl, you need to back up. It's your Miami and I can't run my skate up. Tired ass hoes in my page trying to track up. Brand new chain, city girls going